It's my feel-good breakfast show.
In the first 7 weeks of life, puppies gain use of all the senses. They become mobile, they start growing those really sharp baby teeth, they transition to eating solid foods, which means they become completely weaned from their moms. It makes it important for owners to provide puppies with everything they need to ensure that they are kept happy and healthy. Rena, welcome back to Expresso.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So there are many different stages in a puppy's life. What are the most important elements owners really need to take into consideration?
Well, what's important is that we establish habits and health patterns from very early. So we've discussed food, how important it is for the puppy's normal growth, but we also need to see that the puppy is protected against disease. So we talk about vaccination. We also consider puppy behavior very important, because a dog who doesn't behave properly is not going to be sociable, it's not going to be an appropriate pet. So owners might end up giving it away or locking it up. So we talk about socializing as very important, because dogs separate from their moms at about 6-7 weeks. They need to be microchipped so that if they ever do get lost, we can find them and identify them and return them to their owners. And mixing with other dogs makes them better animals, so that they know how to behave, they don't end up getting into fights, and they can play happily and interact happily with humans and with other animals.
You mentioned microchipping. How does this actually benefit a puppy?
Every microchip has an individual number with the owner's details on it, so that it confirms that the dog belongs to somebody, if there's ever any doubt who the dog belongs to, but also if the dog is lost or, in the worst case, injured, the dog could be reconnected to its owner. So
vaccines, checkups, all so incredibly important, also deworming. When should all this be done?
The deworming is done from a fairly young age. So we deworm at 2-weekly intervals at least 3 or 4 times, and then after that every 6 months.
Okay, so really, really important. Little Bastian is honestly the cutest member of the team. What is next for him?
He's had his first vaccine and he was very brave. He didn't cry. He has been microchipped. He does need 2 more boosters. And he's now got to go out into the world and learn to be a dog. So he's going to start mixing with other dogs. He's going to learn to be house trained and how to obey important commands. And when he's a little bit older, at about 5 to 6 months, we strongly recommend sterilizing them for health reasons, as well as to prevent indiscriminate breeding.
Rena, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate all the invaluable tips and health tips that you give about our beautiful animals here on the couch.
It's been lovely to be here.
At the end of the day, our dogs really are part of the family, and it's important to make sure that they're well looked after.